If you need any of the attachments for the sniper rifles, I will have them down in the description, not to make this video any much longer, as there's only 3 of them. Do bear in mind they might not be the best, so you can kind of customize it if you want. I did try to make them as most powerful and fast, so you know the ADS isn't too slow, but you don't have to exactly use them. Now, this video won't be extremely long, because in my opinion there are far too many guides out there for sniper rifles and how to get them Plague Diamond, and I myself have even done a bunch of videos on how to unlock Plague Diamond, but I haven't done one on Firebase Z, and in my opinion Plague Diamond for sniper rifles is probably the easiest it has ever been, and it's because of one strategy, and that is going up to Colonel's office. If you do not know where this location is, it is located just above where Juggernog the perk machine is, and you are able to stay in his office, where there are 2 possible ways that zombies can come from. They can come from your left, which is probably the least amount of times that they will be spawning at the beginning of rounds. By this I mean like earlier, later in the rounds, like you know the 20s, 30s. If you ever get up that high, there are a larger amount of zombies that will coming from your left, but you don't have to worry about that because sniper rifles will become bad around then. And then there is basically, I'll call it the catwalk, which is very similar from the Reese or the Giant, and the zombies will be walking in a straight line most of the time. Now the big reason this strategy is really good is because the most difficult camo challenge that there is, in my opinion, for sniper rifles is getting the critical shots. Now, I'm not saying it's because it's impossible, it's just because it takes super long, and sometimes the snipers don't even deal full damage. Now the good thing about this strategy is zombies will be walking in such a perfect straight line, you will be able to practically continuously scoped in and snipe their heads perfectly. Now of course the only disadvantage to this is that zombies will be coming from your left side, so do bear in mind that that will be happening. Now what I recommend for you to have is definitely Deadshot Daiquiri, as that will be aiming at the critical shots if you're, for example, going to be deciding to quick scope them, and also have Jug and potentially Speed Cola so you can reload your weapons really fast. I don't recommend using Ring of Fire for this strategy. It will be doubling your damage on your weapons, but I feel like this strategy could get sometimes very hectic and difficult to get out of, and a Ring of Fire won't really be helping you. So what I recommend using is Aether Shroud and level it up till level 3, so then you will be able to basically teleport if anything ever gets too sticky. Now from what I noticed earlier on in the rounds, zombies like the Mimics or the Mangler do not spawn at really high rates if you do not get out of that strategy or get out of that area. So do not worry, you can probably get all of your elite kills like done in one game if you just decide not to stay there. The reason I say this is because obviously the Mimics and the Manglers now count for elite kills, and if you ever get to the boss fight order, I don't know if the final boss fight order counts, but I know that the first one that you have to basically protect in the assault rounds counts as 3 elites, so elites should not be an issue. The only other one that I can think of that could be potentially a difficult camo challenge is the 20 consecutive kills without getting hit, and what I recommend for you to doing is potentially staying in that strategy up by Colonel's office and try not to get hit, or you could off the bat when you spawn in, when zombies are very slow and very far away, just keep your distance and try to get headshots and kills on them, because sometimes snipers, they're pretty poo-poo and they don't deal actually like full body damage, so you have to get critical shots to fully kill them. They're difficult to explain. Snipers are weird on this game, especially in zombies. So I hope this helped out in some kind of way. I didn't want to make it extremely long. I didn't want to do any live gameplay or anything like that, because in my opinion there are far too many guides out there that do this and they're too long, and if I was a person trying to look for these camo challenges, I want a quick and straight to the point video, and I hope that this is what you were looking for. If I didn't help, maybe comment down below and I'll try to reply, and maybe other people could help you out. Also, just to mention again, remember there are attachments for each of the weapons down in the description that I recommend, and also be sure to subscribe, like the video. Thank you all so freaking much for 13,000 subscribers. We hit another milestone this year, which is absolutely insane. Let's see how many more we hit in the coming months. Let's hope maybe potentially around 20,000 by the end of the year, which would be mind-blowing. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.